Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media shell money-taking, the man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying YouTuber in all of YouTube entertainment today. It is General Zod, and today I will be going over the Xbox Showcase. If you guys don't know what it is, it's a gaming showcase for the Xbox. Now, why am I covering this and not the Game Awards? Well, because I wanted to watch the Game Awards. I didn't want to really cover it. Xbox, I haven't had an Xbox in years, but I am a big Halo fan. I'm a huge Gear of Wars fan. And there's a couple of other things, Fable, things like that, things I grew up with. And if you guys don't know the state of Xbox, it's shit. Xbox has been in a very bad state for the last couple of years now. So I've been curious to see what big announcements they're going to have now since the new CEO has taken over. I don't know. A lot of what she said, she's been really geared towards gears. Anyways, she's been geared towards trying to bring the brand back. So I'm going to sit back and watch the Xbox showcase because I'm curious about where they're going to go with this. Thoughts on the Lex Luthor suit reveal? I got to be honest with you. I don't know how I feel. I want to see the Lex Luthor suit in motion, I guess we could say. So far, I do like it. I like the design. I'm pretty excited for Supergirl. I guess I'm on a fucking island, but I'm excited to see Supergirl and to see what the leading for Man of Tomorrow is going to be. But yeah, I'm excited. I think that the next Superman movie has huge potential. Right now in the box office, it appears that a lot of summer films are just not performing. I have a couple of reviews coming out. I went to see He-Man and I saw The Mandalorian and Grogu. I wasn't as hard on it as other people were. He-Man I thought was excellent, and I'll have a review out for that. I actually kind of think He-Man was better. But I'm really hoping DC can come out this year and have some bangers. We got Clayface coming out. I don't think this new Superman's going to come out till next year, but I got to check dates because I've been a little behind. I'm definitely going to check out when that's going to be coming out. And I know we got Batman coming out and a bunch of other ones. So I think DC is going to have a really big year. It's going to be interesting on the Marvel end, too, because we got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out. I think that's going to be a fucking huge hit. Avengers Doomsday, I'm not on the hype train. I don't, considering how the box office has been, I really think it's going to depend on what releases around Avengers Doomsday. I don't think it's got the same pull it did like 5, 6, 7 years ago. So that's a good question. I do like the Lex Luthor suit, though. Oh, the actor from He-Man. Let me tell you, I think the dude who played He-Man has a bright future ahead of him. I don't know if I see him as Aquaman. I could see what you're saying though. He's definitely got the build. He's got the comedic timing, and I could see him pulling off a very what I pictured Arthur Curry being, and not the Snyder version of the characters. I could almost see him like a Jason Momoa did a pretty good job in the role, but now that he's Lobo, I could definitely see this new guy doing this new iteration of the DC, because they seem to be going towards a more fun direction. I mean, some of the stuff is dark. We got Clayface coming out and a bunch of other stuff, but I think it's smart having some lighter things like the Justice League being a bit lighter than, say, Batman universe and things like that. So I could definitely see him coming over and doing Aquaman. I think that he's going to, if He-Man doesn't take off, he's definitely going to be doing something. The kid's got major talent. He was one of the best part of the movie. Jared Leto, surprisingly, was very good in the film, too. I never thought I'd be saying that. But I think he may have found his character to play. He was a very entertaining Skeletor. So yeah, I could see the actor doing other projects. He's definitely was built massively, just massive. So The new Superman suit reveal, I have to say, I like the suit that they presented in this iteration much better. Like I said, I don't like going off of like production leaks and things like that, or these different photo things that they take, because what they do is they try to show us the best shots, but really I want to see on-set pictures and I'd like to see more behind the production pics like we got for the first Superman movie, where I could really see um what they're going for, or even get a trailer or teaser and kind of see what it looks like, because some of the stuff they do with the suits nowadays too, they'll have like CG overlay to kind of make it look more crisp. Even in the original Superman movie, I think that once I saw the costume on film, it looked a lot better than it did when they showed us the set pics and all that stuff. I think everything looked much better, but I think the pictures outside of the movie kind of gave people an impression of what things would look like, and they looked better on film. But once again, I wasn't a big fan of the first Superman movie. I was probably one of the only people who gave it a lower review than a lot of other people. I'm going to be very curious to see what they do, and the plot and stuff like that. I hope they keep it a little bit more concise and focus more on the story. I think they focused on the Justice Gang too much and all of that stuff. So I'm hoping they focus on like Superman and Lex and Brainiac, and they don't go too far. But the suits are looking good. I'm hoping the story is there, and that the rest of the movie, the rest of the costumes and makeup and stuff like that look good, because I think Superman 1 did okay, but it realistically didn't perform as well as it should have. So the next Superman movie is going to have a huge task. I think Supergirl is going to be another one that really has to do well, because there's a lot of talks behind the scenes, and not all of it is great. So I really am hoping that they get their shit together over there. And I'm I'm a bigger DC fan than I am Marvel, so I really want DC to have a good year. And so far, no big budget movies are doing great. It's been mostly horror, and there's a lot of good horror stuff coming out. There's a couple of good action movies. I saw Scary Movie 6. That fucking sucked, but apparently that did well in the box office. People are just getting tired of blockbuster films. They aren't bringing in the same crowd that they used to a couple of years ago. So it'll be interesting. I really think that whoever releases the movie, where they place it is going to hugely impact how well the sales for that movie are going to do, because that's going to be a huge determining factor for all the stuff that we're seeing. But yeah, I do think that the new Superman suit is good. I'm definitely more optimistic for this movie than I was for the first one. The first one, I wanted Superman to come back, and it was a good way to get at least people back in the theater. So I'm hoping that the next couple of months or years that they're setting up for this, I predict it'll probably come out either the end of this year or next year. DC's got a lot of stuff coming out this year, though, and I'm really hoping. They got the Lantern series, which is looking really good. They have the Batman 2. They have Clayface. And I think there was another project that's supposed to be coming out this year. I forgot what it was, but yeah, I really think that they have to like buckle down. Like the Lanterns has got to be a huge hit, or at least get a good draw of people. They're going to need Clayface to do decent to get people really back into DC, and the Batman's got to hit, because I think if Batman can do really well, then we're going to get the excitement built up, and then you can kind of craft that going into the next phase. What's going to be important too is really setting up these other characters and movies I think the plan is to build towards the new Justice League, so they got to make every project they're working on something that, people are going to be interested in to see the giant team up. Because at the end of the day, it's about the Justice League movie. They want to gather these characters together and get people excited, kind of like an MCU thing. And I don't think that DC has had its MCU moment. They haven't for years had the moment. They rushed out the first Justice League movie, which was fucking terrible. And I like Snyder's Snyder Cut movie, but I don't think that would have been the big thing either. A lot of revisionist history. I remember his movies were highly divisive. I think Man of Steel was the only one that people really universally could agree that was good. Batman v Superman was split so many fucking people. So they need these projects to really unite people in saying that it's good. Like if you look at the MCU movies, even if people didn't like Ant-Man or whatever else, there was always something that a lot of people were very connected to, whether you had like Iron Man, or I was always a big Cap fan. So Captain America, Civil War was fucking excellent. They need those kinds of movies to get people into the theater when you make a big team up movie. And I think they got something with Batman. Batman's always been big, but all of these characters that no one's ever heard of, you got to get people interested in them. So I'm going to be very intrigued to see what happens and how it goes down. But I am, I am super excited. I've got a lot of stuff coming out. So here we go. We got a minute before the Xbox showcase starts. So let me get everything set up here. I am super curious about this. If you guys don't know, a lot. I haven't been an Xbox guy for quite some time. So why I'm doing this is because I'm very curious to see what Xbox is going to show off today. Gosh, seeing something from Halo would be nice. Fable. I would love to see some things. I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but I guess Xbox does stuff with them. I think that's more Nintendo. It's just going to be really interesting to see what direction they're taking Xbox in. Xbox has been a shit show. I haven't covered any of the new stuff on it. It's been depressing as someone who had the original Xbox and the 360. I think I stopped at about 360. I didn't have an Xbox One, so let's see if they can bring us people who haven't been a huge fan. Let's see if they can bring us in. It's 25 years. Man, I'm old. I remember the first Xbox that I had, man. That was the OG label right there, man. They had some very weird games. It was very... Ooh. All right, baby. Let's go. I want to see them announce stuff. Last night's showcase was really a banger. So Xbox has got to bring out some heavy hitters. They've got Blizzard and Activision and things like that. They really need these mergers to start working for them. So let's see what you got. Wow, they're bringing out all the labels. Let's make sure. I would like to see more mature, fun-looking games.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System.
We're starting with Gears. I knew that.
There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
The last Gears I think I played was Gears of War 3. I did play all of the stuff.
Stay sharp. Don't let him surround you.
There's my boy Phoenix.
There should be more guns in the truck.
Oh.
Here, strap these on.
Oh, that's Marcus?
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station.
I gotta be honest. I can't remember where we left the last years.
Okay.
Oh, these rats.
Shoot, move, watch.
Ooh. Holy shit.
Get inside.
They have the old reload system. I remember that was a pain in the ass. You had to get it right in the yellow line to get like perfect reload.
Ground's opening.
Good. That is bad. I remember in one of the gears you had to like go and stop the I don't know, fizzers or whatever they are. You had to like destroy all the monsters to cover up all. Ooh. I gotta say, it's very clean looking. Dude, that is crazy. From like when I played Gears to now, the technology that they have is amazing.
Just the adrenaline, kid. We need to keep moving through the underpass.
Let's get moving.
Wow.
Let me see what I can do.
I think the transitions between the different cutscenes is pretty crazy looking.
These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there?
I'm very intrigued what the story is, but this was like a bit of gameplay. If there's gameplay, that's absolutely amazing. Dude, Xbox might have itself a good exclusive. Now, let's hope they keep this game exclusive. There's rumors going around that they're going to release only for the Xbox, which is a shame because I own a PS5. But looks like they're fighting other. There's other people in the old like
Reload. Cover me.
team used to wear. That's interesting. Oh no, that was just
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save.
interesting.
Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Dang man, what a way to open up the show. I think this is a very good looking offer.
Too slow.
I gotta say, I like the cinematic look of this. Dang, that was pretty sweet. Oh,
Nice shot. Oh, where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Dix was such
Oh,
a
you saved my
badass. I
ass.
always thought this would make a
We
great
need to make
show.
ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
This definitely gives me a feel of the original. The original is very ahead of its time, in my personal opinion. But it
Yeah,
looks like
who are you?
personality is the same.
Where's your squad?
The moving from cover to cover.
We're into protecting some survivors nearby.
I like being able to vault over those guys. The movement looks the same, but definitely more fluid than it was back in the day. Very interesting.
These things been coming in waves?
What's the problem till I ran out of ammo? I'm not just standing up. I got friends inside.
Oh wow! Like enemy slamming on it. I'm wondering if that was like enemies can jump on top of you and you gotta do an animation to get them off you, or if that was just a thing in the game. Just certain scenes in the game will just be activated when you reach a certain point. My goodness, like the way that they have the designs on here, it looks very, very clean.
There's no end to these freaks.
This is definitely
Pick them off. On your right, I got it. Jammed. Damn it.
that definitely that is great looking. Like coming out right away with some gameplay. Uh-oh. Well, obviously. I am curious when in the timeline
Roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Marcus Phoenix, that's my boy right there. So I'm guessing E-Day has to be before the original Gears of War. Dude, this looks absolutely sick. I don't know if this makes me want to buy an Xbox though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, October 6th. That's gonna be tough, man. And you can play it with Game Pass. That's huge.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years,
Asha
Xbox has delivered some
Sharma,
of the greatest
she's the
games
new
of all time.
person who took over.
Games that
Phil.
changed what was possible.
So far,
games
Asha's
that brought
been
players together and
kicking
games that
ass,
define
so
generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Whoa, that is huge. Holy shit.
The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about. We're going to show you more than 25 titles from creators around the world, followed by our Gears Direct. Enjoy the show.
That is huge for Xbox fans. That is going to... I am very curious to see what games they're going to switch to exclusive. Xbox needs exclusive games because nobody wants to buy one. Like, what's the point of...
Do I remember the moment my powers came in? Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure, whilst holding onto my sister's hand.
Very interesting.
I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood. Until I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory bit, yeah.
See, this is the kind of stuff that Xbox is very interested in looking.
I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing
This is
mindless
very
beasts.
cool looking.
Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power.
This looks pretty cool.
Don't waste your time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my
Why?
brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse.
Boy. Yeah, I love that.
Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken. And I'm
Is
going
this
to
the
mend
new
it.
table? If so, holy.
Doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
Wow, is this the new Fable?
That hero is me.
What? Oh, wow. They start putting a banger already. Fable? But when's it being released? February 23rd. Okay, so next year, 2027, they've got the new Fable coming out. Looks pretty good. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the characters there. Day one on Game Pass. Interesting. Wonder if it's going to be exclusive. Oh, does next Halo?
You've heard the story.
Is that my boy Sergeant Johnson?
Halo, the chief.
Yeah, let's go.
Stuff
Please get a
of
good game.
vengeance.
My God, Halo fans have been starved.
But that's not the story I'm telling today.
The story of Sergeant Johnson? Give me the money.
You haven't heard.
I'm just gonna give them all the money.
Started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out
This
before
is very
anyone notices.
interesting.
Well, guess what? They noticed.
Oh man. But what is this? Well, I mean, this has to be.
Are you ready to get to it?
This has to be
You served long enough. You learned to read.
earlier in the timeline.
This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock.
Oh my God, bro! Look here, like.
The thing with simple
love-
jobs is they always get complicated. The plans change. Odds get worse.
I think this is definitely what Halo
My
needs to
advice.
go back to.
Bring a Spartan.
We all know mission. Is this for Infinite? Your Vault campaign? Is this a Halo remake? Okay.
If you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type, no.
All right, that looks pretty good. That looks good. I have to see. I've not been happy with the people who run Halo now, so I'm definitely gonna see what the vast majority of people say on that one.
There's something on this island.
Focus Entertainment.
It's like it calls to me. You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand. More than you can handle.
Oh, this looks very interesting.
I've proven myself.
Have you?
I always like these fantasy kind of games.
Sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the fight.
The combat looks pretty good.
Look at this place. It's mad.
Also, the facial animations and things like that look pretty interesting.
Final confrontation is
It
about
looks like a gladiator game.
Where are the others? This was dead. They're all dead. Move.
I can't place what kind of, is this like a Roman
You know those
thing?
ancient death curse rumors? Well,
Very looks
maybe that's true.
very
Sit
unique.
in.
Interesting. Oh, a Plague Tale Legacy. Okay. I played a Plague Tale 1 and 2. They were pretty good. A lot of stuff on Game Pass.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Atlas games
on the
are
Midnight Channel before she died too.
Atlas and me have a very particular relationship. Some of these games I
Where
like,
are we?
some of them are just like whatever.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart.
I wonder what
Is
persona this
strengthened
is.
through bonds.
I could never get into these
Doesn't it sound
persona
cool?
games. I have
Someone
tried
had
a
to see
thousand
that.
times.
Glad it was you.
Was
They just
that
don't
supposed to be him?
really do it for me.
Good times never seem to last long. do they?
but I heard people love this series.
I can't wait.
So, shall we?
Really? So neat.
Come on.
Persona games have been big on
Those shadows were
the
originally born
PS.
from
I mean, I kind of like, I love anime,
That means Senpai got killed
and
by
I
her
like
other self.
switching between
Get out of here.
the third person and the anime
That mean
perspective.
you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not real? I can't.
Persona!
I mean,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Oh, but I
Very
have no
powerful.
problem taking down shadows. It's over.
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. And let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end this. Here, go. Persona!
Okay, Persona 4 2/18/27 coming to PS5. So Persona 4, I hear a lot of people are good, like it. I'm a big fan of certain games in the Persona series. I might check it out. And I just never got really big into them as I did with most other games. So that'd be intriguing. Ooh, for Caroline. So far we've seen the very big games. We're getting the new Halo, Combat Evolved. We got the Gears of War, looks fucking fantastic, and they'll be Xbox exclusive, so good for them. Is this? Oh, is this? What is that?
My friends and I
Zombie
used to argue about what ended the world.
Exclusive to Xbox. Ah, man. I played it a long time ago.
A weapon,
I'm big into zombie
a
games.
virus,
They might
something worse.
win me over with this one.
Started
I love me a good
quiet
zombie
towns, empty roads,
Since we don't got Walking Dead anymore or anything good.
the world forgot.
Man, the zombie genre has like had a big boom, and like now it's been dying out. This I forgot the name of it. It was a game where you like rolled around and you built different outposts and stuff like that. It was really fun.
These survivors found each other, built walls.
I know the game has been in
pushed
development
back
hell
against
for like
the night.
years.
We'll always have each other's back. Because the world has become more dangerous than ever.
Yeah, I think this is it. It was like you drove around, you kill a bunch of zombies, you go to different like little outposts, you try to build your own outposts, salvage for supplies and things like that.
They hunt.
So I'm pretty intrigued. This is like, see, this is the thing. They need more games like this that are gonna encourage people to buy them. Not just like the big tentpole games, but you need like little weird, unique things.
What matters is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
Good, I'm hoping this music doesn't get my stream pulled off. I hate when they play like actual well-known music because there's so many like copyright. It looks pretty good so far. Oh, yep. State of Decay 3. Holy shit. This game has been in development. Oh, PS5? Yes. Boy, I will be getting that. State of Decay, man. I haven't played that game in years. It's good to see that they finally are getting it done. It's been like, oh my God, 6-7 years since that game has been made. Maybe longer. I remember playing the first
On
two
the
State
Sea
of
of
Decay
Thieves,
on
there
the
have been
Xbox.
plenty of grand adventures.
Is this
But what
a
if you could make your own
Sea of Thieves? I know is on
experience? With our new
PS5
free
as well.
update, Custom Seas, you can.
Dude, Sea of
Let me
Thieves
explain.
is what I wish
You
Skull
can
and Bones
create
were.
new ways
Was
to play
It's
Like
just such a
Rojo
shame
Royale,
because I don't really get into a cartoon
bloodthirsty
style,
crews duke it out in a furious
but it's a
battle to
fun
the
little
death.
game.
Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels.
Like, it's kind of sad that
I'm
this
sure
is
they're fine.
more of a pirate game than
Or
Golden Bones was
skeleton snipe
a pirate
where
game.
the sharpest shooter with the highest score wins. Or maybe you just want to spawn this. And these. And one of those.
That was definitely.
And
I
absolutely
have
loads of these.
CSEs.
And,
I might
you
hop
get the idea.
But see,
You
they're
can
not
create a
really showing
cinematic
anything that I think
With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance.
that's going to set them apart
Action.
from her. They got, and
Or maybe
the
just show the
exclusive
world
is going
from
to
a
be
whole
Gears
new
of War,
perspective.
which is
Or you could even
which is
just
good. I
create
think
a
they need a
place to
hard hitter.
hang.
Halo is
truly,
going to be an
if you want,
exclusive
or
too,
you could
but
come together
this
for
other
a
stuff
party.
is being shared with
Or maybe you
PS5
want
as well.
somewhere you can just
Freedom
kick
Brigade,
back
I
and
think, is a big
relax.
one.
Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the sea.
Like, see,
There's
Sea
a
of
whole
Thieves
new world
and
of
these like
possibility
multiplayer
ready to
games,
explore.
man. I play
So
Marvel
dive in
Rivals
and
that like
unleash your
I'm
creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you. Just try not to wreck the place.
Dang, season 20. Holy shit. Dude, that game has been out forever. Okay, so far, A Plague Tale looked pretty good too. World best-selling.
There is a liar.
Oh, is this the new Metroid? Or Metro? I've played Metro 1, I believe, Metro 2, and I think I played Exodus. Yeah, one of them's called Exodus. I played these games when they were on sale. I played them actually on the PS5. See, this is what I mean. Like, Xbox needs games that are not going across platforms. So if this is an exclusive, that would be a pretty big one. But I don't know if they're going to make it exclusive.
For something.
I played the Metro series on PS5. I actually
Where
have
are
all
the
of them.
Spartans now? To protect the metro. From you.
This is a sick first-person shooter, I will say.
You promised a brighter future.
For Mother Russia, no.
Now, the Norai spreads tyranny.
The tyranny. Drink some vodka.
You swore to crush the enemy.
Actually, shout out to most fun place I've been here.
To the light.
This looks super good. I might have to dust off my Metro series to get into where it's that.
Spreads.
Ooh.
Like a plague.
Metroid has always had very interesting gameplay as far as first-person shooters go. I think it makes itself a little bit unique. But the thing that's really hard these days is all of these games look great. Like, every game I've seen looks really good. You gotta have things that stand out. Like, Metro, for instance, I feel has enough where it's not like Call of Duty or all these other ones. And it's mainly the story. The story is like a giant ass. I'll be perfectly honest, I played these games twice. I have no fucking idea. I heard there's books and stuff too, but I don't got time to read books series.
Until the Führer burns with him.
Oh, Metro 2039. Is this a new one or a remake? I don't know. The first one's called Metro. Okay. Oh, PS5. Yep. Definitely gonna get that. See, this is what I mean. Like, that could be a huge game for the Xbox, but it's cross-platform. And I'm wondering if this was the games that were part of the deal before Asha took over. Because if the game was locked in a deal, they can't pull it. Like, you kind of got on it. So I'm very curious to see how many games are going to be exclusive. This looks creative. I just like these games. Type games aren't really my thing. I like these little smaller games that these studios do. The art style is definitely very nice looking. as I get older, I think I'm starting to appreciate the more creative side of the gaming space. It's like with movies, man. I get tired of seeing the same movie. Like the first 5 or 6 games we just watched, they all kind of have the same look to them. And I like it when you have these studios, like one of my favorite games was High Five Rush and things like that. I'm playing right now Disco is Dead. I really like these sort of unique looking, because the things that they have exclusive are like these games that probably 90% of people won't play. World premiere, baby. Let's go. What we got? I like that they're showing some gameplay in here. Oh, okay.
Countless wars have been waged
Now
throughout
check out.
history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality.
Team
The champion
Ninja.
rises,
Oh,
destined to
Team
quell
Ninja.
chaos
They
of
do
the senseless cycle.
Neo. Team Ninja definitely got some good. I don't want to say they make like Souls-like games, but it's kind of like that kind of combat. Dude, that was kind of sick. Like, I hear people say they get tired of these
Awaken.
samurai
Phoenix
tropes of games, but I really can play. Oh, Wulong 2. Okay. Dude, that's a big one. Wulong 2?
So,
dude, the original
you
Wulong was sick.
who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
Oh, wow. Early 2027. Once again, it's going to be on PS5. That is going to be crazy. Wulong 2. Let's go.
You're ready.
I lost so many hours in that
and the
game.
reward of opening your very own cult.
Oh, like, see, this is the kind of stuff. This looks absolutely fucking
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA.
Dude.
Teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
You better reevaluate your life choice if you piss off a random
I'm
person.
not gonna lie. I would
Even if
totally
they
buy
don't know
it.
yet.
I would. This is what I'm talking about when I say you need single player and 4-player co-op. Oh, you can have people on your call.
I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
This is the kind of games that I'm talking about, where you need those weird, wacky games. Join us. I actually love that, dude. And it's coming to PS5. I most certainly am gonna try that. That looks so sick. That's hilarious. Like, see, I like those outlandish
world premiere.
Okay, so a lot of interesting stuff so far. I definitely love to join us. That hit my like really nostalgia thing going on.
You buried your wounds. Left your people behind. Believing time would see them heal. But what is left in the dark sickens. And some binds cannot be broken.
Oh, this looks interesting. I am very curious. Is this Senna? The Senna game?
Accept
I think I played this when it came on PS5. If this is the game I'm thinking of. Yeah, this is. Senna. I gotta be honest, I wasn't crazy about their singing. I was crazy about the first two games. Well, the first one was okay. The second one was alright. It's coming to PS5. Wow. A lot of these games cross over more than I thought they would. I don't know how. Maybe Xbox is just kind of easing their way into doing exclusive. Oh, Bethesda. Dude, if this is Fallout, I'm gonna go. What?
Answer the call of Vault 76.
Welcome to the surface, a sprawling paradise.
Oh
Meet
my!
the
Is
locals.
this
Learn
for
to fish.
Fallout
Doesn't that
76?
sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time
Dude,
to hoard. Share your
this is
stroke
the
of
thing
luck
that pisses
with
me
your
off about
pals.
Bethesda.
All aboard.
Like,
Build your camp as a team.
I am going to
Life's
die
pretty swell,
before they
but
make
in
a new
this
Fallout
Appalachian
game. I
wonderland.
am like 40 years old, and the
Suits.
next Fallout
It's worse
game
than expected.
is not going to be for like
Enemies
20
are
years
waiting
from
in places
now.
undetected.
So by the time I'm going to be able to
Suit
fucking
up,
play
son,
this new
and
Fallout
defend
game,
our great
I'm
nation.
going
And
to
gather all
be
your friends when you fight
in a
this
fucking wheelchair
infestation. That's the play,
talking about the
Daddy-O.
whole
We'll
day.
tackle them
Like,
all. Rebuilding our bright
Bethesda
future
really
from the
pisses me
ashes,
off as a
rising
company.
tall. When you hear
I
adventure
think
calling,
it's
when you're
crazy
looking for
that you
kicks,
have an Xbox showcase
answer the call
and they're
of
promoting
Vault.
shit for Fallout 76, which I don't
Answer
really
the
like that game.
call of Vault 76. Oh dear.
Like, this is such a fucking what a dude. That is so. I really hate them promoting this Fallout 76. Like, I understand it has a player base, but I hate them promoting Fallout 76 and not giving us any new fucking game. Sorry, that's my rant for this stream. But Bethesda, I don't know what. I have Starfield or whatever, and I uninstalled that game.
By your acts of
Holy shit! Let's go! The new Doom DLC, bro! I got Doom for the PS5. I've been so fucking excited, man. Let's go! I have waited, like, I don't care what people say. I love this game. Bro, they said this new expansion is supposed to fucking add so much content.
Place is your pain given shape.
No.
Many secrets. Only a cleansed soul.
Dude, mixing some action in there.
I am not.
Dude, man, whether you like or hate the different iterations of Doom, one thing you cannot say about Doom software is that you guys aren't picking up a shotgun in a spear. Let's go. Dude, this is gonna be so sad. Like, I just got and beat the new game, and I'm here to tell you that game is punishment. Like, I don't care what people say because they're all fishy with the shield and whatnot. So I think this is gonna speed up combat.
Have you not found peace?
And I don't care what anybody says. The story was off the chain. Okay, so you are gonna have to go. No, let's go. Like, this is what I don't get. Like, I think this is in response to people's feelings about the way that the first game played, and I think it's smart with them just adding more verticality. Doom the Dark Ages, Revelations. All right, dude, that one got me. July 7. Wow. Okay. Dude, July 7. I am so stoked, man. That shit's gonna be off the chain. I can't wait. Good job. Dude, I gotta say that Doom so far, the Doom and the that cult game looks pretty fun. I don't think I can play this. I gotta censor that because they'll definitely pull you for having that song on there. Like, I'm thinking this is Crazy Taxi. Dude, I hate when these companies have these games that are like, that use like licensed music, especially if you're doing a live showcase, because like if we want to preview it, channels get pulled for having that kind of like the direct kind of music on here. They probably already sent me a freaking warning about it because yeah, that's definitely a no-go. Dude, but bringing Crazy Taxi back, I am so psyched. I don't know if you guys remember Crazy Taxi, but let me tell you something. This game was my childhood. Let's go. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to mute it because oh, that's what my room looked like. So I'm very curious to see what the Xbox. Are they showing what the new Xbox is on? See, I don't know if I like this design. It's like, all right, anybody who's in the game systems or whatever, like, tell me what you think, because I don't know if I like that kind of. It looks like a computer tower, but like I have my PS5 over by my television. It's got very. I don't know if it's the Xbox Series X25. X25. I don't know. I don't know if I.
In the frozen north, we know only one.
Ooh, Age of the Empire. Okay.
We know the thunderous crash
I'm a big
of the
strategy
waves
guy.
against our
The
ships.
Age of Empire series has always been super good to me. I've played them more or on PC. I feel like Age of Empires is more of a you need a mouse and keyboard kind of deal. I never really was crazy about controllers. So if I get this game, it's definitely going to be PC.
Opens its gates only to the worthy. And the next proving ground.
Dude, Age of Empires has not changed. I'm trying to think. It's been like 25 years maybe or something that this game has been out, and dude, Age of Empires has not changed a lick since it's come out. So State of Decay was pretty big. I'm excited about that. A lot of things crossing over to PS5, so that's crazy. Is this Minecraft? I'm not a Minecraft guy, so I don't think I'm gonna be super excited for this. Dude, I saw the Minecraft movie, one of the worst experiences I've had in the theater. Holy cow, what an obnoxious movie to go to. So, like, this really doesn't do it for me. But I know a lot of other people like it. I think it's interesting that they're going towards more one-player games. I am not gonna lie, I do think the animation is sick. Like, I don't know what the story is yet. I mean, this is kind of interesting. I like the customization that they're doing, but I'm just not a big Minecraft guy. I was a little bit old when old friends started. I was more RuneScape, dude. I'm also working on Gothic, but this kind of stuff just doesn't really intrigue me. This would be something my daughter would be interested in. I mean, the graphics look good. The gameplay looks pretty solid. Dungeon. I hear good things about these games, but I won't. And the new Doom looks pretty sick, but this is okay. I'm sure there's a bunch of excited people for this. Wonder if they try to connect it to the movie. That would be pretty hilarious. You see Jack Black just come out. So, a lot of day one Game Pass games. Really big hits.
World premiere.
World premiere. I really hope this is a good one and not another stupid fucking...
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mysteries of magic, take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin.
Okay.
Are you sitting?
What is this?
Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating?
Okay, I like stuff with magicians.
And let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him. They called themselves masters. Through a deal with the devil, the masters sought yet more power.
I like the animation.
Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay.
That's your cue. Run.
Wow. I love actor. Okay. What is that? This I would definitely. I hope this isn't one of those VR games or something. I don't have a VR headset. I wouldn't get that. This was absolutely disgusting. This is one of the first computers I've seen in a long time. And I gotta say, I got a soft spot for Magician, the Devil's Nail.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
Okay, and it's coming to PS5. Let's go. I definitely play that. Crazy. I don't know how long I could play something like that because of the camera angles. That shit would make me sick, but using magic as their weapon system, I could definitely see that. I'm very excited. Oh, is this Mortis?
What would you give for victory?
I've been waiting for this game. I played it on Steam.
Your life?
It's
the lives of your sons?
Your world, you go to the battlefield.
Victory and defeat is then.
It's like a Dark Souls first-person shooter.
What if you had within you power?
Dude.
Terrible and
Yeah,
divine.
I think this is. I believe it was
to destroy your enemies, break their will. Would you have the strength?
Yeah. I actually played a little bit of it. Dude, first-person shooters are making a comeback in a couple of years.
If destiny was there within reach, could you sacrifice everything?
This game, you could like use your sword and your gun, you see like a block
for your country.
Some of it is model off of those like gameplay.
For your emperor.
Yeah, Valor Mortis. That was. I've actually been. Oh wow, I got some good. Coming September 24th. Let's go. I got it wishlisted. God, there's so many good games coming out in September. It's ridiculous. I swear to God, if Bethesda shows another online thing, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Glenumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after? Don't take this the wrong way. But we've been watching you. You've got talent
I'm
and a
so
lot
tired
of
of
promise.
Bethesda not showing us there. I'm really hoping this is a player game.
Are you ready to talk about planning a real heist, partner?
See, this is the thing that pisses me off
to our
about
Thieves Guild.
Bethesda. I
Our
don't
members
care
will
about
show
their
you the
online
ropes.
bullshit.
This job is going to need every trick in the book.
It's like I don't play Elder Scrolls Online. I don't play Fallout 76. And I
Some
hate when they
jobs
have a
call
game
for
showcase
slick
to show these
distractions
fucking
and quick
online-only
fingers.
games.
But you never truly know what's behind a door. Or if
Where's
that's not quite your
Elder
style,
Scrolls,
step
the
out of the
mainline
shadows
title?
and take a
Where
direct
is
approach.
an actual new Fallout game? Whatever, man.
There's
This is
other
why
treasure
people
all around the world.
get pissed
If
off
you
at
know
me.
where to look and are willing to
This
fight
is the
for
one
it.
thing that can make me rage. I fucking hate Bethesda as a company now. Like, they used to be the most creative.
Whether it's
and
fortune,
the last one was
adventure, or
Starfield,
danger,
entirely.
the Thieves Guild has everything you need, as long as you're willing to take
But they'll
it.
have 50 fucking expansions and add-ons and fucking cosmetics, customizable bullshit for the fucking Elder Scroll and their fucking Fallout 76 game that's been going on forever because, fuck single player. Yeah, fuck you. I'll never fucking get on that. Dude, man. Like, look, I don't hate Bethesda. I just hate what Bethesda has come out. Like, you got all these cool games showcasing today, and Bethesda's only fucking thing is for all their online bullshit. See, I would rather play something like this than play Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76. Like, this looks more intriguing to me. Look, you could fly a little plane across the great valleys of this nation. Look at that. Definitely. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I definitely like games like this that are unique. Like, maybe you're just exploring these different places in the U.S. I definitely think the way that they have the art design is pretty cool. Oh, Flight Simulator. See, I'd rather play Flight Simulator than play anything Bethesda has just shown off this fucking showcase. They should be ashamed of themselves because they are producing nothing from the studio. This is like one of the biggest showcases, and all you brought us is fucking expansion. I'm sorry I'm going off about this, but they really pissed me off as a game studio. Like, so fucking disgusting.
The mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen.
Oh, this looks pretty cool.
The wind passes without a sound.
Is this where when
people move within?
I think I played this for a little bit. It's a cool game. Yeah. Where Winds Meets was pretty cool.
The moists move in secrecy, renowned for their mastery of mechanism.
See, this is what I mean. If I'm going to pick an online
order begins to
form, be something like this. Because this game has a very dedicated single-player component to it.
When all is obscured,
and I like
the battle has only just begun.
Asian mythology and all the shit that's in here.
Beneath every mechanism, the true game lies in the human heart. This is your game to decide.
this definitely looks like this game's combat is filthy smooth. I was playing this, man. This game has some. The crazy part is that it is a single player game. I don't like the concept, and I've said this a bunch of times, of it just being an online game, because if the servers go off, you're fucked. Like, you lose the game forever. But I do like the fact that this is, it comes out Hidden Mountains, coming July 2026. So, like, I am.
Dracula's
What?
castle is
Castlevania? What?
I have come here to destroy you.
Whoa,
Just
I've
like
been
my father,
waiting for a Castlevania
mother,
game
and their
for
allies before me.
And in 5-10 years, I'm gonna get it. Oh, you're going back to Sunspawning?
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
Dude, that animation looks sick. Let's go. Hello there,
God has
beautiful.
given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
Dude, what Belmont is she? Is the question. So Belmont always have these long lines of vampire hunters. Holy shit, bro.
You are no more than an irritating thing.
Dude, they're going back.
What makes you
side
think you can stop me this
You got the whip. Let's go.
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Oh, that's Carmilla. The Countess of Blood.
Stupid girl.
Yes.
I will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont,
Oh,
and I will hunt the night.
Whew. 2026? What? October? Yes. Please tell me that's not October. Because I'd say that's a big W for them. Nope, PS5. Let's go. Belmont's Curse. Yes. 10 years since they've come out with a good Castlevania game. I am so excited.
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world.
I don't get into these kinds of games. Like, I like
in its glow,
cartoon aesthetic, but I'm not really.
You discover wonderful new places.
I mean, it looks interesting.
Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
Beautiful. You guys don't know that. My wife. This looks like a half anime, but like the anime from the 90s. I do like the artwork.
As you live your days.
Very
as dreams.
Just the gameplay, I'm not really sure about. I'm not into these kinds of games. Okay. I think it looks very unique. It's just not my speed. Xbox, I like this to see that Xbox has these little weird projects that are exclusive to them. I think that's what they need, like these little
world
games
premiere
that will be a hit for the system. Is this another Persona game? We just saw Persona 4, so that's coming to PS5, which I will be checking that out. But this has to be. This is either Persona. What else was that? Like, we did another game that I really liked, but I'm not a big Atlas guy. Some of their games hit, and some of them are too fucking weird, or it's just not my jam. All right, let's see here. This is kind of weird. Persona. Dude, how many Persona games are these guys releasing? Like, do you have anything else in your like toolbox? Like, I've played through the Persona games. They're cool games. All right, they're iconic, but like, I don't know what else Atlas
world premiere.
Like, that is nuts. You have like a ton of the remakes coming out. Activision. My God, I really hope Activision has been cooking up something because, bro, Activision has not been doing it for a couple of years. This looks kind of creative, though. What we got going on over here? Like, I want to, like, this could be interesting. Like, see, I want to see Activision do creative things and not be the Call of Duty or whatever, you know? So, this looks completely different. What? No way! They're bringing Spyro back? What? Spyro? Dude, I played Spyro when I was a kid, man. Okay, but Activision is making Spyro? I will say, the graphics on this are clean. Wow, on PS5, Spyro? I can't believe I would get excited over a Spyro game, but I haven't played that game since I was like, I don't know. God, I played Spyro back on the PS2? That's crazy. A new okay, Activision. I'll give you that
my
one.
kind of night. Alarms are ringing.
Dude, they've had some bangers.
Bullets are flying.
What you do that for?
My fingers slip.
And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
I do like these kind of like.
Hooligans, come to order.
I like games like this.
Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
I do like
Even
the
my
British accent.
schemes have schemes.
Me,
Boy.
I prefer to make it up as I go.
This looks very interesting. I gotta say, the first person genre this year, they are coming out with very. This looks pretty good. I like the animation.
Easy pickings for someone with any sand. Then give my
And
regards.
I think the British
Sandman.
dialect definitely lends to
Cheap rubbish.
rubbish.
A
This
corpse
looks
in
very
hand
good.
is worth two in the grave,
Definitely.
as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here
Boy.
for me! I'm Anne fucking Darrow!
Okay.
Time to lay our hands
Yeah.
to mischief.
We've been
Okay, I'm
preparing
curious.
to rob Griswick's vault for months now. To put in the heist tonight, yeah?
This is
Morgan, get to
very
that crane
intriguing.
to lower the ship.
Dude, Xbox has had
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
I gotta say, I do like the humor in this.
Ah, defeat! How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
I do
Hello,
appreciate the humor.
frightened human. I can get you out of this.
Dude, this looks super creative. I'm very curious.
You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This
Wow.
place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices.
I am very
but
intrigued.
I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair. In
Look
our
at that.
favour.
This seems like a very
Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak. The pimp, the plod, the priest. Who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya. The ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up and all downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future.
I do try to find it.
But this time, we've a chance to steal it. What more can an honest thief ask for?
Stairs, well, they're all going to screw you in the end.
Wow. Clockwork Revolution. I really think that looks good. Wow. And then oh, 2027. Okay. Oh, Xbox console exclusive. Good for them. Dude, that would definitely be a thing. That's what I'm talking about when I say Xbox needs some.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world building. And it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you, and we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences.
Very
incredible games from our partners at Sega, 4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027.
I think that
in a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day. But before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
The DMZ system I've never liked on Call of Duty, but I've been playing Call of Duty games since like the originals on PC. Man, I'm not into the direction that they went. I think this one looks interesting, but I don't know. I think it's interesting that you're playing Korean. It's a very bold choice, Cotton. Like, I am just very mildly intrigued, like how the multiplayer game is gonna play. I'm more of a story guy, so I think the campaign is looking great, but how they're gonna translate that into multiplayer is gonna be very interesting. Oh no, Exo. So is it supposed to be like an extraction type of deal? Like, I'm very curious. Like, are they running this
I'm gonna head downstairs
and shooter?
See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
That is interesting.
It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
See, this push towards the extraction shooters, it baffles me because extraction shooters are very particular. Oh, that was pretty thick.
He's down. Let's go help him. Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here.
Dude, that was actually.
Where are we at on the intel?
They're gonna do finishers. I mean, I like the feel of this. I imagine you'll be playing with a squad of people. It's definitely different from other Call of Duty because last year was ass.
Yeah, you know we're here.
Definitely very, very interesting. You're building. Like, this is the thing that's been missing from Call of Duty when you're like, you got your squads there and you're trying to complete objectives and you know, there's these other people that
Hey, you good, man? Fuck. Yeah, you're all right.
I definitely like it. This might get me into at least giving this a shot. Because I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty. Like, I like the communication back and forth with the characters, and of course, actually when you get shot or when you're spotted, that dude's always like, oh, I thought he dipped out on his partner.
Was that the HVT? Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to Expo.
Okay. See, this is what all good is. This is like, if the game is like this, I'll give it a shot, because that's pretty intense. Like, you're looting people for gear.
Hell yeah.
This would be very interesting, like, action theater that they pull off. If the gameplay is exciting, I like that it's more grounded. There's none of that, like, going up the walls and all that shit. So I'm wondering if you have people you'll be fighting, as well as, like, if you have enemy soldiers, as well as people hunting you down. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of sickly.
I'm inside.
See, Call of Duty has to do this. They have to do something different than Battlefield and the other games, because these last couple of years, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all these guys have been trying to copy each other or do something better than the other person. Hey, like,
you downstairs?
Each franchise plays for their shit. Call of Duty is a very first-person shooter, you know. Oh. Uh-oh. That's kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I could see myself getting this a couple of rounds. Yeah, I like it. It's like a day one thing, though. I can tell you from experience, if you don't get in those lobbies early, and they need a lot of maps. They can't release this game with like 2 or 3 maps. They're gonna need October 30 or October 23rd. Very interesting. So we got more for Gears of War. They're really pushing Gears, which I think is smart. Gears of War, EA Direct. Let's go. So, super pumped about Gears. I'm gathering this is going to be the Gears before the Gears. Because if it's
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now,
I remember having an
2026,
Xbox
we're on the cusp of
360.
another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began. Emergence Day.
Interesting. Like the graphics,
It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Very interesting.
Is that all you got?
before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. There's a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. We realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time. E-Day.
The
moment the Locust ripped to the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game. So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail.
So you'll be able to be in cities.
Pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created.
This is
with seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting.
I gotta say,
and a richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. Wow. And then we tear it apart in front of you. Watch out! Coming down! You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
I gotta say, those movements look absolutely This is pretty detailed.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from a refinery.
Game-wise,
early on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the Locusts emerge and change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across the motor.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
I like you.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality.
Very, very interesting.
Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. The years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe.
Absolutely.
Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology.
I mean, I give them
Kind of
one
like
thing.
those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s.
An Xbox.
We also look right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style.
Unreal 5.
As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield.
It's definitely going to be very cool. Running
Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat.
It's definitely going to be bad.
Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
That is such crazy.
And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems. With smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before.
I remember playing Gears.
For Sprint, you can now slide.
You were trying to find a place
lets you quickly get under objects, slide around corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from the run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations, tactical weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena.
That is so sick that they added it.
But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
I think that
our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head on? Do you flank them from a side entrance?
I love that.
Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city, survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building, 4th floor.
A raven crashed in the distance. A group of Gears readying an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in.
Yeah.
This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's story or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
I think this is gonna be. This was a good.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology.
Xbox fans
are
going to be
unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere. You can toss a grenade in to close them up. It just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
That's crazy how much they put into the background.
You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
That is.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot.
This looks so good.
But the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
This looks really good.
You okay? No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic.
Yeah, this is gonna
The
be...
entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo.
Bravo Squad,
As the
let's
invasion
go!
breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
Hell.
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again.
That's a boy. Let's go.
Marcus Phoenix.
Ty.
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Okay.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting. The team has been cooking.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each
I really
head
hope this
alone
game does well,
to
'cause this
really
looks
represent the emotion in our characters.
Ridiculous.
Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
This is
Phoenix. Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
When it comes to the Locusts, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire from above.
I'm not gonna lie.
Basically, the whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
So what now, Marcus? We save everyone we can.
That's what I'm talking about. What Marcus? Yeah. Okay. I gotta say,
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
Dude, that is so...
That was satisfying. Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the arm or leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Gears
the Nash is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood. Or pop heads from afar with the long shot.
Ridiculous.
We revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones, or even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a COG weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential. The incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body.
That is so cool. Dude.
Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close.
Dude, that is
And of course, the Lancer.
I mean, yeah. Chainsaw gun. I know they call it.
Nice. The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
It's great. Dude, they probably have something better than us.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard.
Dude, like this.
It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you drop the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord.
Oh yeah, let's.
For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory.
they got a real banger here. They've been really
like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design.
I always find it interesting how they do the different sound things.
All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006.
That's hilarious.
And rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna,
this is crazy.
I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral. And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's
so
acoustics
crazy
in real time. It's a heavy world.
Like, this is like stuff.
And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight. In campaign, all 4 characters are playable from the start. And we support 4-player online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back with a collection of 44 modes and all new maps set in locations in and around the war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game, completing in-game challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Open beta?
Guess we're back to it.
We are going hard. To the Xbox people, definitely consider big W.
We can't outrun the past.
This would have been crazy to make it.
As long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through.
Hit me in the feels a bit.
You got it.
I remember playing
having
Gears
the
1, 2,
opportunity
3.
to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox. It's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Yeah, man. They almost got me in the feels there. Man, I remember playing Gears on the Xbox so many years ago with my friend.
What a nightmare.
Seeing Marcus for the first time.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war.
dude.
Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
October 6th. I think this is a huge win for Xbox. Dude, what a good job. Good show right there. That was pretty strong. That was a pretty strong showing, I'm not gonna lie. They've got, the Captain.
I know why you're here.
They've got Ladies and gentlemen, Xbox and Geoff. Take your seats. Top tier stuff. I'm very interested in that Magician game. That Mortis game looks good. Plague Tale is alright. But the big winner here is definitely Gears. Gears E-Day is the that like they showed some good stuff. I'm excited for Doom. I got Doom Dark Ages. I'm excited for Hero. I'm gonna have to see. Dude, what an impressive showcase. Guys, I don't know if it was as impressive as the one yesterday, but I think really everybody's owning it.
I've proven myself. Have you really? I have come here to destroy you.
What? I'm muffled over the video? Hopefully not the whole time. Dude, I'm excited about Spiral. State of Decay 3 is going to be good. Wow. Okay. So, I am going to just give my brief thoughts. So, what did we see? We saw major Gears of War. I think that Gears of War coming as a Xbox exclusive was a very smart move. The 25th year of Xbox, the 20-year Gears celebration. Holy shit, the physics of the game, everything's destructible. You can go from cover to cover, slide behind, jump in Gears for the first time. I remember playing Gears 1, 2, and 3 and being fucking annoyed that you had to wait for the animation to climb up. It was super slow. Now you can just jump across shit. So we're finally getting ready to go into the modern day of gaming. I don't know why Gears for years haven't had a jump system. That's kind of insane to me. But let's talk about the other games that are going to be shared across platforms. I'm a PS5 guy. Unfortunately, the new Xbox didn't win me over. But I think they brought two big exclusives to Xbox that really, I don't think it's going to change people to buying an Xbox, but it's a strong start. You have Gears of War that will be an Xbox exclusive, and you have the Clockwork game, whatever the fuck it was. Looked pretty funny. Little British shenanigans. You play a thief. It's a first-person shooter game, and it looked pretty good. But the exciting stuff for me was State of Decay 3, because I loved State of Decay 1 and 2, and I'm a big zombie whore, and this one looks just fantastic. You could build bases and interact with other survivors and like take vehicles and go from base to base. I like shit like that. The other big game that I like is the Devil's Magician or something like that. It looked awesome. It's like a first-person shooter game where you essentially using magic. So you can use these cards like Magician has, their little like wand thing for a show. The premise was that this magician was betrayed by these 5 other magicians and sent to hell, basically. And the devils is using him to collect their souls. I don't know. I'm really intrigued by. I like unique games like that. Bethesda can go fuck themselves if you didn't hear me through the thing. Bethesda Software has created the Fallout series, Elder Scrolls, things like that. I'm super pissed that the only thing we get from Bethesda is Elder Scrolls Online, which I don't fucking play, and Fallout 76, which I could give 2 shits about. It's kind of insane, too, because the Fallout show is super big, and they have no fucking games. It's just like, oh, we got our new online-only game. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit here and dedicate hours of my time where I have movies and shows and shit that I watch. I honestly don't have time to play a massive fucking multiplayer game for the rest of my life. And the prices on that game are fucking ridiculous. It's crazy to me that a single-player studio has focused so much on their 2 big online games, that being Elder Scroll and Fallout 76. So fuck them. They were probably the worst part of the showcase. Activision creating Spiral. I've got to see. If you guys don't know, we've done stories here on the channel. Activision Blizzard have been in a really weird place. They've lost a lot of respect in the Call of Duty space because the last Call of Duty was ass. And all of the scandals and the shit behind the scenes. I would really like them to make a game that is not about monetizing it, because that's ridiculous, but that has good gameplay, that is exciting. So I'm hoping that this new Spiral game is going to be that game. I'm not going to lie, the 9-year-old kid in me is super excited for this brand new Spiral game that's coming out. The other games I like, Victor Mortis, which is you're a French revolutionary, and it's a first-person game, kind of Souls-like. That looked pretty cool. But I'm not gonna lie, like this showcase, they had a lot of interesting games. Crazy Taxi coming back, that is super cool. I think that they really came out and they needed a couple of wins. For me, their biggest win is Gears of War. They're putting a lot into it. And they made it exclusive, which is super huge. Like announcing, there was already rumors, but announcing that one of the flagships for Xbox, like Halo and Gears, built the Xbox. Man, like it was, I believe maybe Halo came out before Gears of War, but it was like Halo came out and then Gears of War came out, and those were your 2 franchises that built the Xbox. Like Master Chief, Marcus Phoenix, like these are your mascots for the Xbox. And it's always puzzled me that they made Halo cross-platform, where they should have kept it as their thing, but Halo's been in a bad state. So it's cool to see that the person who's going to be the thing that's going to be the face of Xbox now, it looks like is going to be the Gears series. So I'm really proud of them. I think that taking it back was a smart move. We've never seen E-Day, and I think the detail, the passion, and the love put in by the studio is very apparent. I love the way it looks. It's going to be very interesting. It comes out October, I believe it was October 26th, it said. October is going to be a stupid crazy month, and so is September. My God, the game's releasing in September. There's like so many games that are coming out between September and October because nobody wants to release next to GTA. So it's going to be really interesting to see what games do well, because there's so many games in that time window that I really feel like a lot of game sales will bleed into each other. So it's going to be very interesting to see who buys what games are going to sell really big. But all in all, it was a good showcase. I liked it. I don't think that there was anything that was really bad except for Bethesda showing. I think Xbox has a pretty good start, and I'm very intrigued to see what else comes next. I will be picking up some of the stuff that's both PS5 and Xbox because I don't have an Xbox, but I think it's pretty cool, and I'm definitely going to put some stuff on my wish list. So thank you guys for watching. This is just a little passion thing that I like. I like talking about video games every now and again. Hit the like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and let me know if you are into games, what game system you have, what's your favorite game, and is there anything that hasn't been shown that you're curious about? I know Fable's been a big one. The new Fable game looks okay. I'd have to actually play it. But like, what games are you looking forward to that are being released? What do you like to play? And if not, what are you watching and all of that? I'll have a review out on He-Man and on Scary Movie 6, which was a pile of shit, and a bunch of other stuff. So definitely check this out. Thank you very much. And as always, remember, there is only one rule here in the Phantom Zone. Kneel before my boy Marcus Phoenix. Yeah.